The Easter, happy Easter, like this here, everyone here. The Good Friday to Easter. Those eggs here. I think it's not only for a time for renewal here, and was relatively here, but today we should also be looking at the eggs of a new area. We should be able to give the eggs the necessary tools to blossom into. This one could become a new career, which should be like a biologist like this. Could be a scientist. And the other egg, and another egg, could start a new business here. And I believe in those here who get the newer eggs here. You've been to baby showers here. I've noticed in baby showers here, they give the new birth, when they give the lady to the new birth here, when everybody else gives the baby showers here, the diaper cakes and like this here, and also those clothings. So for the first time, the clothings have been coming in here. We believe in a country that could give new citizens could have a chance to create a new career or a new company. And we also believe in countries that could work together with other democracies and other countries that have to treat their things here. And so yeah, we're gonna have a happy Easter weekend over here. But I also have to know that Easter is renewed. That we should renew our commitments to support the news people, give the newborns opportunities and for a chance to start the careers, and or a chance to maybe your child could start a new business here, and he could have a chance to find an open storefront. He could move into the storefront and start his own store, and maybe also can be up in here. Yeah, remember Microsoft started in a garage, and then it now becomes into a place here. Apple started a garage. The first Apple computers and the other like that. The first Apple computers, was a simple board that some people could create, that some people could assemble together, bring a keyboard in here. It's all started there. Every company should be starting here. I have to say, working together and teaming up with other countries, and to create an economy that could provide new inventions, and to advance forward here. Today is also this weekend, right now, that's 250 years since the Bunker Hill conquered, of Lexington conquered here, over the things about the Britishers are coming in here, that we have to stand up, that the British are coming in here. It's amazing that 250 years ago, British was our enemy. We were being held by the British people, by King George III. Today, Great Britain's a different country than it was 250 years ago. They're still kind of a monarchy, but it's also, they have, democratic values. They believe in, liberty for his people. Right here. Unfortunately, today, 250 years later, we now have a new tyrant in the office, who has been, bringing us chaos. And I have to say, 100 days, and I think the 100 days is coming up at the end of the year. Well, what do you think of the first 100 days here? I say one word: chaos. thank goodness today that California is right now holding him again. That his finding that our president is breaking the law and it's illegal. That he's been running the tariffs without Congress's consent to this one. But we're also right now probing into what his tariffs pleases here. He says that he wants to create us even here towards or the deals what if it is here. But I have to say, when I dig deeper in, Donald Trump is using tariffs as a ransom towards other countries. He believes that, they've been ripping us off and or just, making an unfair whatever it is here, like this here, which I don't know if it's even true or not. But on the other side, downside here is this is this tariff's been used as a ransom. Canada, he wants to give Canada land, but I believe that it's very, very little methanol just going down from Canada to the United States. But Donald Trump is still, placing tariffs on them. I think I kind of make it ironic here that there's just no plans about what these tariffs are. He just slaps the tariffs on everyone here without any plans and without consult to Congress. He is also, I think we're also going to start an investigation about the whole transporting immigrants from Maryland, college, down to El Salvador, which I have to question to it that they actually break any laws. But the only thing I have to know is that he is pro-Hamas, like this here, but now they're just going to shoo him off the country. I don't believe, I think that it stands here because of, if you are holding them because of a sort of an organization like, here, that's like, that's a political prison right there. And I don't believe that, I think it goes against the Constitution to hold political prisoners. Which is something that a democratic country doesn't do. We could hold them in El Salvador of an illegal gang that has made crime throughout the area, but they need to show us the evidence if they have committed crimes against the United States here. But if these immigrants are being held because of a political reason, that's just as bad as you're imprisoning a person because of his black skin. That's an equivalent of that. So either show us proof and evidence that he is right now committed a crime, and if there's no evidence, I believe that they should be obligated to release him. But we got to tell the world that we're not a country of ransom, holding terrorists for ransom. And I have to say that they need to get rare earth minerals out of the negotiations between Ukraine and Russia. Because they have to say, it's becoming sluggish at best. I hear it's becoming sluggish at best here. But yeah, of course, because Vladimir Putin is trying to launch an illegal war. And the negotiations aren't going to work because Putin he's a tyrant. It just ain't going to work here. But, yeah, I gotta say, 100 days is chaos. What terrorists do? Yeah, they butchered the economy. Stocks are, you know, the last first half of April, stocks have crashed. Go figure, because of tariffs. And lastly, because Americans and the Canadians say they can't get their hands on the Switch 2, well, because of tariffs, which has complicated things here. But thank goodness that, you know, the law, it's in drips and drips and drips, but the law is starting to catch up to Trump, which means that, you know, we have to understand, Donald Trump, you're not a king. You have to, you know, obey the orders. But anyway, yeah. Happy Easter, anyone here. And for Trump, just follow the Constitution and the law. That's what I have to say.